for the, now I get to sing, you should dance. Boom, shakalaka, they playing my dance. Live from Waterloo's Public Access Studio, it's Ms. Rocki and Chaveevah's North End Update Live.
Bringing you the good stuff from a North End perspective, of course.
Today's guest is Matthew Carpenter from Carpenter's Restaurant and LaTanya Graves, the president of the NAACP.
Welcome to Friday.
Violet, you know what time it is. Boom shakalaka! Violet was a little overwhelmed there.
All right.
Welcome to Ms. Rocki and Chaveevah North End Update. Whoop, whoop, it's Friday. You made it.
Yes, absolutely. It felt like, we'd never get here. Then all of a sudden, boom, here we are.
That's
Friday.
right. That's right. Here we are. I'm Rocki.
And I'm Chaveevah.
And
this is North End Update.
Shout out to our very frequent viewers. You know who you are.
Yes.
We got Gretchen Harris Suter. We got her on the show coming up, I think.
Oh, really?
Yes,
Great,
yes.
great. Mm-hmm.
Sway Michelle, George Phillips, Charles Young.
Okay, Rudy Jones, Virgistine Cooper, Soya Amar, and Dion McFarland. Hey, y'all.
Hey, y'all. Thanks for watching every week loyally. And it's true, we're the podcast you can see. We sure appreciate you being here today.
Mm-hmm. And, yep, we know it's the news's job to report all of the stuff, the good, the bad, the ugly. But, see, we specialize in the good.
The good. That's all we
Yes.
do, just the good. And I'm telling you, Carpenter's is good.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, it is so good. We're going to talk about his chili in a little bit, not to mention that roast beef with the potatoes. Oh, my goodness.
Okay.
It's absolutely great. We have a prize drawing today for our, what are they, the frequent viewers? No, the
Our top engagers.
top engagers, right.
There's so many names. There's levels to this stuff, y'all.
Yes, right, and they're the top. And
Yep.
guess what? We're the top too, because look what we got in the mail from the White House. Who has one of these at home? Can you see this, Ed? It's a Christmas card to Rocki and Chaveevah
Yes, from the White
from
House.
the White House, right? And guess who signed it? Jill and Joe.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, my goodness.
So
Wow.
we are so special. They're obviously watching right now. Hi, Joe.
Okay.
But we just had to share that. Thank you so much. We have people in high places like Yeshaya Baby. So thank you so much
Yes.
for hooking us up with that wonderful card. Yeah, we're going to have a great show today, Chaveevah, and a prize drawing.
That's
and
right.
every Friday this month.
Yeah, that's right. Every Friday this month, we're giving away a $25 gift card to a local business, but in this case, there's going to be two.
Two,
Yes.
yes, to Carpenters.
That's right.
$25, buy you a whole bunch of chili.
Yeah.
Okay.
And congratulations to Lanny Gelson,
Yes.
who last week won a BOOMSHAKALAKA cup, and to Gabriel Benson, who won a $25 gift certificate to Rodney's Kitchen.
We love it when you win. So keep watching so you can win. Today we're going to give away the Top Engagers coffee cup. And we're going to save Carpenters for a little bit later, okay? We want to give everybody a fair chance. So we'll just talk to Matt about it.
Yes.
What's happening in our talking point today?
Okay, yeah, our talking point is misery might love company, but so does joy. And joy throws much better parties.
Right.
Hey.
Yes. And I know both of our viewers will know a lot about joyful parties. You think?
For sure. For
And
sure.
speaking of a joyful party, we got to give our thing one more plug. January 1st, and if you're watching this on MediaCom next week, it's still going to be in time, right?
That's right. The Boom Year's Day Booking Bash.
That's right. We want everybody to come out to 229 East 4th Street, the next level, and enjoy a party on us, basically, right?
That's right. There's going to be a soul food buffet sampler, opportunities to network, opportunities to introduce yourself, your business, your event, or whatever to the public.
Right.
Do a live interview right there on the spot so that people get a chance to see you and book an appearance on our show sometime
Right.
in the year to come in 2024. So
Right. So from 1 to 5, don't forget New Year's Day. Come, bring your event calendar so we can know whether you're going to be in a pre-boom or a boom, and we'll get all that straightened out. Have some free food. We will be accepting donations if you feel so inclined.
Yes.
And just want you to come out and have fun. So we had to tell you about that one more time, and please join us for that. January 1st, 1 to 5, 229 East 4th. All right. Newsflash, birthday people. Matt Carpenter not only can make great mashed potatoes, great roast beef.
Yep.
What else can he do?
great pancakes.
Pancakes, yes,
yeah.
breakfast man. But what else can he sing?
Well, hey, I'm listening. We're waiting to hear this. I bet Matt is waiting to hear
I
too.
know. We're going to find out. We'll ask Ed to help him out a little bit.
Okay.
All right. And what else do we have, Chaveevah? Oh, we want to make sure that our viewers know that we want to support their business.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. What you do, the way this works is you let us know about your business, something that you may have to sell or to offer. We will purchase that from you and offer it
Yeah, we'll give it away as a prize giveaway, kind of like we're doing today with Matt or with our coffee cup, and next week we'll be doing with the $25 dinner, and we do quite often. So make sure that you let us know what you would like us to promote about your business.
Yes.
All right, because that's what we do.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I think it's time to introduce our guests now. You got to
Yes.
know what's going to happen after they come on, right? There they are.
All right.
Thank you so much, Ed. Thank you, thank you. And welcome, ladies first,
Well, thank you.
LaTanya Graves, the president of the NAACP.
And welcome Matt Carpenter, owner of the newly opened downtown restaurant, Carpenter's Diner.
Yes, thank you.
You're so
Thank you.
welcome, Matt. Yeah, we like to break the ice a little bit with our talking points. So today, I think we start with ladies first, always. And that makes it easier for you, right?
Right.
You can always say what she said, right? But today, Chaveevah, tell them again what our talking point is.
Again, our
Oh.
talking point is misery might love company, but so does joy. And joy throws much better parties.
Now, LaTanya, you know, it's sometimes, we all sometimes assume, then we shouldn't, that, you know, Christmas or the holiday seasons are a happy time for everyone. And we know that's not always true. Of course, we're supposed to treat people with kindness. But what about them people that just want to have a pity party, you know? What do we do about those people when they're trying to, you know, you're trying to have fun and they're just not?
Well, you just listen to them and don't let them draw you into the pity, but listen to them and then say something encouraging to change it, you know,
Flip it around
Yes,
from a pity
exactly.
party to a
Exactly.
joy party.
Exactly.
Right. Yeah.
And so I find that, you know, when people call me and they'll be humdrum and all that,
I know you
and I'll
hear.
listen, and they'll be like, "But guess what's going on this weekend?"
Right. Yes.
Changes
yes.
their attitude. Real
Right.
quick.
Yes. I know. I had a godmother that every time if I called with anything bad, one time I had a knee surgery, and woe is me. I kept saying I can't walk. It's been 6 weeks, and she would make everything so much better. And sometimes we need that.
And a
vi-
little food.
and some food.
Chicken
Yes.
noodle soup.
The
I've been making chicken noodle soup for the last couple of days for some sick friends and family members. So,
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's a way to have a joyful party. Violet, we have
Yes.
comments?
Okay. Gation says,
Lanny.
Lanny
Yes,
Kelson.
what'd she say, dear?
I love my Boom Shakalaka coffee cup.
Hey, Lanny.
Ladies of North End update. Thank you so very much, friends.
Oh,
Okay.
she's so welcome. I got to hang out with Lanny last week. What a joy. Matt, what about you? What about those gloom and doom people? Are you familiar with any of those? You have friends that are just kind of
The
like,
misery loves company crowd.
yeah.
Yeah.
Do you have friends that are kind of bummers all the time and then you have to encourage them?
Yeah, I have some true friends that, you know, are always there for you, and some that you know, you need to give a little more encouragement to. Maybe didn't have the best childhood.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, haven't been fortunate.
Right, right. And so, yeah, you take the heartfelt way. See, we could tell you you have a tender heart because, yeah, some people that haven't had the best childhood, I always thought I had it rough, but then somebody told me once, everybody's got a story.
Right.
Right? And some people's are worse than yours. So I think the key during the holiday season is to just, like you said, listen and, yeah, encourage, like you said, Matt. What about you, Chevy?
And remember that joy throws better parties
Oh, yeah.
than misery.
That's
So,
right. That's right. All right. Well, I think it's time for a drawing.
Well, you know that's my favorite time. Hey,
Ding, ding,
good old
ding.
Kentucky Bell.
That Kentucky Bell. That's right.
Yes.
So, which one is it? The little cup for the coffee
The
cup?
little cup,
Okay.
yes. Our top engagers this week. I don't know how these, but I mean, that's their job to do all the logistics and find out who's been engaged and stuff. But anyway, to each and every one of you, we thank you so much for keeping up with us. And at this time,
Yes, I'll do the honors if
All
that's
right.
okay with you. And we have, who are these? Toya Hunter, Deborah Daniels, Cedric Whitlock, and Rusty Weldon. I know
Yes.
Rusty. Now watch me accidentally pull his name out. It's rigged, it's rigged. Okay, who do we have? Oh, it is Cedric Whitlock. All right, congratulations.
Congratulations, Cedric. So you're
Yes.
going to be having coffee with us every morning with your
Right.
Boom Shakalaka coffee cup.
I love it. I love it. All right. So let's see. Our Give It Air, Chaveevah. Oh, geez, this is another one. We got to get through these before we really get down to the real questions, okay? Because we got to. Sometimes we talk about tough stuff that's not always talked about, and this tough stuff is what, Chaveevah?
Our background and circumstances may have influenced who we are, but we are responsible for who we become.
Yes, and Matthew Carpenter. I think you kind of hit the nail on the head when you said that the last time, because some of us have had bad, sad, or sorrowful backgrounds. But how can we not let that determine who we are? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
How did you figure out who you wanted to be?
I've been thankful for some real good grandparents, and I got involved with the American Legion in downtown Waterloo, and there's a lot of good people out there, you know. You get to know them, and they get to know you, and you become friends, and
Yes. Yeah, so support system is important.
Right.
You're right.
and
yeah.
some people, you know, they might be the only person you talk to that day, you know. Yeah, so.
Good point. Now, while we're talking to you, I want to ask, because I was just so curious after you say that, how did your parents, I don't know the real story, but how, I know Carpenters used to be on 5th Street. I got my first ticket going the wrong way on that street when I was 14 or 15. I shouldn't even been there. But, so what happened to that business? Is that your family?
Right, yeah. So my grandpa Marshall retired from Carnation in the early 70s, and in 1972 he bought the West Side Morgues that was on West 4th Street.
Oh.
And about 3 years later, they got my grandpa, the one across from City Hall here, on East 5th Street, 1975. Yeah. And so Grandpa and Grandma operated that for almost 40 years, and he passed away, and Grandpa John passed away in March of 2012, and I was only 16 at the time, and Grandma was 70, and she was ready to retire.
I bet she was. Yeah.
So I think God had a plan for us, and so now we're back in action, and we got a nice location, handicap bathrooms, open ceiling,
How nice.
nice location. So
How nice. Yes, indeed. It sounds like a nice location, and it's great that you had that family legacy to build on, you know, and that it was on your heart to lead in that way. Yes,
Um,
Violet, we have a comment?
Lord Los Bravos Boxing Club LLC says great place in town.
Oh yes,
yes.
yes. Everybody's talking
They're
about.
about a weekly customer.
Oh,
Okay.
we love them. We love them.
Yeah.
Los Bravos is doing great things with those kids over
Right.
there. Yeah. Okay, but Los Bravos, what about the NAACP? Do you know LaTanya? What's his name?
Caesar.
Caesar, right?
Yes.
That's Caesar, right? We just love him. So yeah, what do you think about how, especially as a Black culture, we know that some of our past is really hurtful, and we can count on those things in our past to haunt us from time to time. But how do we be responsible to who we become and not count on that so much? Especially if it's a negative situation.
I always just tell people you have to do what is right. And if you always stand up for what is right, you'll never go wrong. And so, when we think about the past, sometimes it's hurtful, it's traumatizing. But if we move forward and engage people right where they are and show them who we are, sometimes we can change their mindset, especially when it's one of those mindsets that encourages hate.
Yes.
And so, but we have to continue showing love regardless, because when you show love, it's going to spread. Just like you said, joy. Let's
Right.
have joy, not a pity party. Let's have some joy.
That's
And
right.
so many times people, they think that the NAAC is only a Black organization, and it's not. And actually, the first president was white.
Okay.
And so, we fight for the rights of all people.
Right.
And it doesn't matter, your socioeconomic background, it doesn't matter your race, your religion, your creed, none of that. We fight for the rights of all people.
That's right. Well, good. That's also, somebody needed to hear that, because it's also something that people may not know automatically. So great.
Yes.
Violet, comments?
Los Bravos Boxing Club LLC says they are great people too.
Oh, okay, of course.
So I had to mention him.
Of
for
course,
sure.
we know that for sure, yes. But so often, especially when you feel somebody coming at you in a way that you feel is hateful or discriminatory, I found, and I've learned this from my own experience, and my father taught me this, is to just basically kill them with kindness. If you can. I mean, there's a time where you have to draw the line there too. But just be kind, and usually it should make the person feel really small when they realize that you're not the stereotype they anticipated or that they were looking for. So, thank you.
Can I add this? Because
Yes.
I used to tell my kids when they were growing up and they would be arguing, and I would just tell them, just be quiet. It takes two to tango, and if you just hush up and let them say what they need to say, and then move on.
Yeah.
And I feel like I like honesty. So if you're honest about how you feel about me, I can respect you for that.
Right. Yeah.
But when you hide
The
it,
hidden stuff.
And do undermining things or
Exactly.
whatever. Right. Well, thank you for entertaining our talking point today, or our give it air, as we say. So now we're going to talk about you guys. LaTanya, you have an event that's coming up pretty soon, and also we just want to talk about a little bit more about the NAACP. What do you want our viewers to know?
so the Martin Luther King Banquet, is that what you want me to
Oh,
bring
yes,
up?
yes,
Okay.
yes.
So the banquet is going to be on Sunday, January 14th at the Waterloo Convention Center.
There it is.
Dr. Michael Blackwell is going to be our esteemed
keynote
speaker.
speaker,
Yes,
yes.
he is. And so if you're interested in purchasing tickets, just contact me. I'm located at 515 Beach Street at Bakari. Or you can give me a call, 309-214-3434. And individual tickets are $50 for adults, $25 for youth, and $400 for a table of 8
Nice. And where's it going to be held this year?
at the Waterloo Convention
Oh,
Center.
the convention center. I haven't been in there since it's been all
It's really
revamped.
nice.
I
It's really
see.
nice.
It looks great from the outside. And yeah, thank you for that. But look at our downtown in 1912, no, 1942 or something, right? I love that. Yeah, before we talk to Matt though,
Yeah, Violet, we have more comments.
what do you have for us, Violet?
Yeshi, a baby, says hi.
Hey,
Hi,
Yeshi.
Yeshi.
Thank
And
you.
Michael Aaron says, could you please increase your volume? Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, we have a microphone here, but the tablet might be a little bit, so we might want to speak up, Matt.
Okay.
When we start talking about, what do you have for Matt, Chaveevah?
Well, just basically, I would like for you to tell our listening audience a little bit about yourself and how long your family has been in the restaurant business.
Sure. I'm Matthew Carpenter. I was born here in Waterloo, lived here all my life, and I started helping Grandpa and Grandma when I was about 6. On the weekends, one day, Grandpa said, "We're gonna stay over and you're gonna go to work tomorrow."
So you've been at it a long time.
Yes. And so my first job down there was picking up plates and taking them back to the washroom, and then I got to pour coffee, and I got to do dishes, and then make the pancake batter and shred the hash browns, the fresh hash browns.
Ooh, you're making me hungry.
And then Grandpa was determined, I think I was about 12 or 13, he said, "I want to see you flip a pancake."
Oh,
Okay.
that was the test.
Yeah.
Let me see you flip a pancake,
Yeah.
okay.
So got into cooking, and then unfortunately Grandpa passed away when I was 16. And so I did a lot of work with the Birches out at the water park and the campground. And then I got involved with McDonald's in town for John Freeburger, and he taught me a lot.
That's a nice name for a burger flipping place, Free Burger.
Freeburger, yeah. And so I started there when I was 16, and by the time I was 19, I was general manager.
Oh, you knew you knew the
Yeah.
ropes basically
Yeah.
from your prior experience.
And then over the years, I've been real involved with the American Legion. I'm part of the Sons of Legion. I served under my great-grandpa that was killed in World War II. And we've been real involved. We have about 100 members now, sons and grandsons of veterans. And we put on a lot of meals, roasted chicken.
Yes, and that's the
Thanks.
one on right there on
16 Commercial,
Commercial, right? Yeah, because I've
Oh,
been
okay.
there to their chicken dinners. They're
Yeah.
great. Cindy, and actually, they remember we
Cindy
had
Golden.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Cindy
Yeah,
Golden
and Pat
and
Cook.
yeah, and Pat Cook. They were on our show before too, talking
Sure.
about the Legion. So
Yeah, but Grandpa, like I said, Grandpa and Grandma were in the business for almost 40 years. Great-grandpa started on West 4th Street, and then Grandpa John started in 75 on East 5th Street. And at one time, he had 4 restaurants
Wow.
operating in the 70s and 80s. So the 5th Street, the 4th Street, and then in the President's Hotel
oh,
on Park and Sycamore. And then he bought the Sweden House Buffet.
ooh,
smorgasbord
the Sweden House. Remember that?
on
Those days.
Kimball,
Over on.
Kimball
That was
Avenue.
on Kimball Avenue. Oh, yeah. It was like a smorgasbord.
Right.
Oh,
Yeah.
good stuff.
And so I'm one of the younger grandsons or grandchildren, but all the family, have always heard stories. My aunts worked there, my grandpa worked there.
Oh,
I mean, my father. Yeah, they all had a role over the years.
I bet.
Yeah.
So now after the closing of the 5th Street Carpenters, when did you, or whose decision was it or was it yours, to open up the one that's
Yeah.
right down there now across from the convention center?
It's always been a dream of mine. A friend of mine, Steve Kaiser, he's a local businessman, restaurant advocate through Waterloo, and he was working with me, and we tried setting something up in Waverly, and then that fell through. And then my Uncle Terry Walker, businessman in Waterloo, owns Turf Pro. got together and decided to purchase the building for me.
Nice, nice. Nothing like that support that you mentioned earlier. Yes. I just have one more question before you get to sing. You do sing. You like solos, or do you want us to be a quartet?
Yeah.
No, but where do the
mean-
recipes come from? Because that roast beef, oh my goodness, that gravy is just amazing. It was
Yeah.
so good. Who decides what recipes that you get on the menu?
Yep. So these recipes I inherited from the family.
Okay.
So we have a book, and they're handwritten recipes. Some of them are hard to read. But
Okay. Big drops of gravy. I know that's how some of my recipes look at
Yeah.
home. But
I'm a breakfast person, and you've seen me and my husband down there a
yeah.
couple
So
of times.
if you haven't been down to try the roast beef, I had one today. You need to.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes, you definitely got. And then you have the turkey as
Hot
well.
turkey as well.
Yeah, hot turkey
Yeah.
as well.
So we slow cooked that, and actually there's one in the oven right now.
Oh my
So
goodness.
we slow-
Ready for tomorrow.
We slow cook it overnight. Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Well, you're doing a great job, and hopefully the people that are watch this, and if you haven't been there, have you been there? Girl, you got to go try
How's
it.
business been going?
The support has been great.
Good.
Like you guys said, I was blessed with the family name. And I've been also blessed with some really good staff and some family members that have stepped up, and friends from the American Legion
Oh,
that have helped me.
good, good. You know, Chastity has her favorite story. When I told her you were going to be on, my daughter Chastity, I don't know if you know her, but one time we went to the one on 5th Street. It was at a parade. I was taking Chas to the parade, and we stopped and had a good breakfast. I was really trying to impress her, you know. And after we got done, I didn't have any money. I left the checkbook at home. So your relative probably was very kind and said, "Oh, we'll let you go." You know, they didn't even make me leave my driver's license. I came back and paid for it, but I had teased her, "We're going to have to wash dishes now because we don't have any money."
Yeah.
Made her sweat a little while first. So anyway, yeah, you've had some good people before you that were kind to me that day.
Yep.
And thank you. And tell them, everybody, your address and your Facebook page.
Sure, yeah. We're located downtown Waterloo by the Convention Center on Jefferson Street, 518 Jefferson Street, behind Doughy Joy's. It's the former Subway building. We're open every day, 6 a.m. to 2 p.m.
Great.
Yep, closed on major holidays.
Awesome.
So I get a day off here.
All
on
right, there you
Christmas.
go.
Yes, good for you. You deserve it. I bet you've been working. Working hard at it. All right, it's time to greet our favorite best birthday people. And who are they, Chaveevah?
Hey, we always have the best birthday people, and they include Grace Cook Repka, Lakeisha Beasley, Fancy Harrington, Yoshida Ford, Mary Grace Vizcara, and Cheryl Kemper.
Right, and Susan Walmsley Shepherd, Shay Caston, Orenthal Jones, Kayana Creighton, and Paige Pierce, and Shanique Rimpert. And we want to tell you that our birthday people are brought to you by the Gallagher Blue Dorn Performing Arts Center, your center for the arts. They just really do so much. So yeah, we want to say happy birthday because every week we have the best ones. Every week we have the best.
That's right.
Every week.
Every
There's
week.
always the best.
It's
And then-
uncanny.
I know, it's so crazy. We always have the best guests. I mean, look who we got.
I'm telling you.
So anyway, we
Yeah.
want to make sure that we recognize you and sing a little song. And Matthew, you just sing along as loud as you can, okay?
Okay.
And we'll start. I'm sure you would agree.
It wouldn't fit more perfectly.
Than to have a world party.
On the day you came to
Here's
be.
your part. Happy birthday
to you.
I like that.
Happy birthday to you.
Happy
birthday, happy birthday
to you.
Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday. Ooh, man, you can really
You just
sing.
jumped in with us. That's why I'm like, you're supposed to commit.
I know, right?
He did it. Thank
He
you.
sang loud and good.
There you go.
But next time you come on, Matt, try to let not so loud because I don't think the people can really hear me. And I really need to be heard.
That's important.
Okay. No, we had a good time with you. Thank you guys so much.
Thank you.
And thank you in a pinch because I didn't know if you got my message or not.
Yeah, well, And see, people think my phone is attached to my hip.
Oh, see.
And it's not.
It's not.
And so I happened to pick it up, and I was like, oh, of course.
Of course. Every time we call her, she's always
Wonderful.
there for us, right? We want to tell our viewers that we're going to have some great shows coming up. Mickey Johnson and Paul Hunting coming up.
That's right, for our last show of the year.
And as seasoned women, we've seen a few things and we've learned a few things. One thing that I've learned, Chaveevah, is I've learned that under everyone's hard shell is someone who wants to be appreciated and loved.
Yes, and I've learned that if you don't have anything to sacrifice, you don't have anything to gain. So if you want something good, you have to sacrifice.
All right, somebody need to hear that. I hope y'all was listening today. We've had a lot of good stuff.
right.
Until next week, we want to keep encouraging you to do more things that make you awesome.
That's right, like LaTanya and
And
like
Matt,
Matthew,
because it makes us all look good.
And remember, folks, if it's Friday, it's North End Update.
See you next
See
week.
you next time.
Bye.